Wisdom waves. And today we are going to see the BCG matrix. Some people might be knowing about these things as it is comes under the management topics. Anyhow, this is new to many people I know very well. Let us get into the BCG matrix and find some wisdom over in this videos also. The BCG means the Boston Consulting Group. It is a global management consulting firm which was founded in 1963, which is holding the headquarters in the Boston, Manchester one. The BCG is renowned for his business strategy and the supporting services which is provided by them to the business leaders. Some of the services which they offer includes the cost reduction strategies which they are ensuring, and the market penetration strategy to increase the market share, the digital transformations here like the add-on systems and the industry 4.0 adaptations, then innovations and the product development strategies, sustainability strategy here in terms of the saturations on the governance or the environmental related sustainability ensuring, and the merger and acquisition of your new business. For these are all some of the services which is being offered by the Boston Consulting BCG Group. Matrix, which was framed by the BCG team itself, which is mainly developed to analyze the product or the business units in terms of the market growth rate and the relative the market share as well. So based on these two factors like market growth rate and the relative market share, they categorize four set of the market segments. So they are like stores, question mark, dog, and the cash cow. So based on these four quadrant, they provided or they will be allocating the segments. So by which for which of the segments the investment need to be there, and for which are of the segments here the minor focus required. Such a categorization and analysis will be done further. And getting into the BCG history first, by which how it framed and how everything happened can be understand. So the BCG is also known as the Boston Consulting Matrix, as I already said, which was initially developed in early 1970s. That is 7 years after the development of the BCG consulting groups, and it was created by the Bruce Henderson, who is none other than the founder of the Boston Consulting Group itself. And he's a guy. See how fun he is having because of the BCG Consulting Group development. Henderson sought to help companies analyze their product lines and the business units in relation with the market growth and the market share. So this is how the BCG market matrix will be look like. Let us see the cash cow products. And if you see the cash cow in this segment, yeah, you can relate it is having a high market share, relative market share, yeah, but having very less the market growth. This market growth less is mainly because it is already established in a very stable market where there is no avenue for further growth as well. And some of six characteristics of the cash cow, which includes having higher market share in the segment but having a very less avenue for the further growth. And since it is having a higher profitability, there is no need of any further investment in this segment itself, and because these are a high level cash generator which provides the financial stability not only for this segment or for this product but also for the entire organization itself. And it also helps to support for other business units as well. So the strategic implications related to these particular the cash cow products, which includes the funding source. So the profits which are generated by these particular segments, where and all the source fundings need to be done, such a clear cut strategy need to be established, and have to need a check on whether the product is stable, or if any instability happens, such a risk management and the consistency contingency plans also need to be established. And the support for the strategic initiatives also need to be ensured. Some of the challenges of this cash cow includes how to ensure the customer satisfaction, or else this product will jump into either store category or dog category also. And some suppose the government, if it frames some regulatory changes, yeah, that also impacts the cash cow products, and innovation neglects might be there because already it is established, so the people having a less bother about the innovation sort of things in this cash cow products. So further improvisation, the developments will not happen in this cash cow. Some of the examples of the cash cow products, which includes the Apple iPhone and the YouTube, Coca-Cola, Disney theme box. These are all very well established names of having generating very good enough amount of money for delegating to other segments of this particular area, the product as well. And the next product category, which includes that's store products. So the store product is almost similar to the cow product, but where there is a high scope of the market growth rate, and it is having a higher market share as well. But one disadvantage or the drawback is that the organization need to invest a hell a lot of money for the development and maintenance of the positions in the market share. So it is not just a default development. They have to put some effort by which the market growth on market share will be retained. So it is having a higher market share, higher growth rate, and the investment needs also very much high. Though it is having the potential for the cash generation, it may go in both the ways also. So, but it is somewhat a bit less than the cash cow. If we need to provide some focus, then we can provide better investment to profit also. And the strategic implications include the investment focus, marketing and the branding, and the performance monitoring of these particular segments as well. The challenges, which means for the competitive pressure, if it is having the innovation disruptive sort of things, that is well and good. But if it is of like a regular runner type of development, then easier the competitor, yeah, can overtake your products. So finally you will be end up in the challenges as well. And the resource allocations and the market changes also is another challenges that we need to faces in the store product segment sort of products. Some of the applications, which includes some established technology company will be having a new products for aggregating or for developing these products. Yes, some investments will be spent by the company itself, like Apple, which is promoting the AirBuds initial stages, yeah, to make it as a cash cow, yeah. So that is like as a star products. And the parasmecical, yes, till its establishments, yeah, this will be in the store products. So these are some of the store products. And third is the question mark product. So this is a third level where there is a high scope for the market growth as well as, but they are not market leaders because they are a very initial phase of their the market reach. There is a two chance whether they can be either become a star or can become a dog as well. So their characteristics, which includes they have very low market share and high market growth. The investment needs also very much high enough to promote and to invest some sort of money in terms of the marketing and research and development for the further improvisations. So as the name coding, it is like a question mark to everyone. So the organizations need to wait uh, to focus or to exit. So we have to maintain enough exit strategy also if the product not goes well. Some of the challenges is almost similar to the store category where the competitive pressure, resource allocations is almost same as store, but the prioritization of which need to be invested where and what sort of the segment, whether it's a right time to invest or not, such a prioritization need be ensued. Some of the category of this question mark is completely a new set of the tools or a new set of the technologies that comes to a market like virtual reality tool, the EV segments, and the plant-based meat products. These are all complete new to the markets. Those who are go-getter or those who are curious about these products, only the initial market customers to them. Once it got stabilizes, the common person also will be getting into this. Then only it have a high chance to become the store. And now the fourth is it's nothing but the dog products, which is almost underperforming the segments, whichever we have initiated. Yeah, if it is not getting elevated at a right times and at a right area, then it will end up as the low market growth and having the low market share as well. And these are the characteristics where there is no further need of investment, because irrespective of the investments, it anyhow will fail to perform. And the financial instability, lesser profitability is also another characteristics of these particular segments. The strategic implications, which includes we have to form a strategy whether have to sell this particular segment or have to stop the productions or the close the particular segment to avoid further opportunity cost related to particular segments. And the cost management and the harvesting strategy also need to be established, which is nothing but the exit strategy of a particular segments need to be ensured. Then challenges, which includes the strategic dilemma, opportunity cost, marketing perception. Some of the examples or applications in terms of dog products, we can say the DVD player, traditional cameras, landline telephones. These are outdated where it was replaced with some innovations. So these are the segments whether it need to be either closed or it need to be sold, or else we end up in a higher end of opportunity cost as well. So these are the dog product segments. Most probably it will be at the wear out area of bathtub curve. And finally, this is how the BCG matrix requirement flow from one quadrant to another quadrant will be there. Initially, to fund these question marks and the stocks, the cash cows will help. But over a period of time, the conversion of the question mark related segments should happen to the store, and the store related segments have to jump into the cash cow, by which the maturity and the improvement of your particular the segments here will be ensured. If it is in the dog segment, it's a better conditions or better way. Either it need to be divested, which means either it need to be sold or it need to be closed. So this is how of this particular segment. And this is a BCG matrix for the McDonald's, where you could see the French fries and the burgers. These are all the major cash cows, which is providing enough profit by which other sectors like the store that is newly launched segments or food products, and question marks, which includes the ice cream areas where the dogs products like the candies, these are all not performing as expected. And this is a BCG matrix for the passenger segment, Maruti Suzuki, where they got a cash cow as the Alta and the Wagoner, for which there is no need of any special marketing or advertisements to promote it. But they got Omni, Baleno, and Versa. So these products, they stopped the productions, and currently they don't have any production volumes in terms of Versa, Omni, or the Baleno. And this is how the BCG matrix provides a rough idea about what are all the segments that need to be focused and what are the segments that need to be applied with the harvest strategy. I think these sessions have provided you some better understanding about BCG matrix. So thank you all for watching, and to become our brigade here, just subscribe the channel. Now by the next video we'll be having a look on the income tax slab. So thank you everyone.